Amid the sorry, start that over. Amid the wave of protests that we have seen all around the country this past 90 plus days, one of the things that has just paid off is the work of a remarkable coalition in Tennessee that has been protesting a Republican Tennessee-specific plan to target immigrant kids in elementary schools. We have seen seniors, people in their 80s, we have seen students, parents, teachers, a huge and very diverse group of people in Tennessee just relentlessly pushing back against this thing in Tennessee. They have turned up again and again and again and again and again at Tennessee's state capitol and at the state legislature as Republicans who overwhelmingly control state government in Tennessee have been debating this thing. We have showed it over and over again on this show in the past couple of weeks, in the past couple of months. But now, after that sustained campaign, the payoff, Tennessee Republicans have just shelved that proposal for the year and gone home without doing it. When you go out to protest in Nashville or anywhere, you never know what exact effect you're going to have. But we do know that if you don't turn out, you won't win. And we do know that pressure sometimes does work in unexpected places and in unexpected ways. And we definitely know, as we approach 100 days of this Trump administration, that the protest movement sparked by Trump and the Republican Party in this era is not going anywhere. Joining us now is someone we like to check in with periodically about this momentum. Ezra Levin is co-founder of the grassroots group Indivisible. Ezra, thanks very much for joining us tonight. It's nice to have you back.
And great to be here, Rachel.
I wanted to check in with you again, as we have done sort of periodically, to get your sort of gut check, your sense about where the resistance to Trump is heading towards that 100-day benchmark. I feel like the protests are bigger, more widespread, more sustained, more diverse, getting more media attention, and starting to get more political effect visible in terms of the response to what's been happening. That's just my view from outside, though. How does it look to you from inside?
Look, this has been my view from the inside since roughly the week after the election, when we joined you to launch the new Indivisible Guide to tell people Trump isn't all-powerful, that in fact there are thousands of elected officials all over the country who all have to worry about their constituents. So what do we got to do? We got to organize. I've told you that we've been in a wave moment of organizing, that we've seen just an incredible number of new local volunteers starting Indivisible groups every single month since the November election. We've broken each previous month's record in the number of new Indivisible groups. And as you've been showing, this is having a direct impact, not just on the vibes out there, but on actual legislation, on actual people's lives. What we've seen from Trump and Musk and from the MAGA movement is they're using the authoritarian playbook. It is a shock and awe campaign. Go as fast as possible, do as much damage as possible. And look, some institutions, some elites were shocked, were awed. You look at some law firms, you look at Columbia University, you look at Washington Post, there are folks who were shocked and awed. But who wasn't shocked and awed? The 80-year-old in Tennessee or the 10-year-old in Tennessee who organized, who stood up, who said no. And that had a real impact on its own on that bill, but it has another really important impact. Cowardice is contagious. So is courage. When you see a 10-year-old and an 8-year-old stand up and say, no, I'm not going to go along with this, you know what happens? A lot of other folks see that and say, well, I guess I got to stand up too. That's what we've been seeing month after month after month, starting with some people demonstrating courage and then other people looking around and saying, wait, I can do that too. It's in my power. I'm not just a victim of world events. I can be a participant. That's what we're seeing right now.
Ezra Levin, the co-founder of Indivisible, we're heading into what's going to be a really intense period of reflection, people trying to sort of control the narrative about how the Trump administration is doing. What you and other folks at Indivisible have done is going to be a very, very big part of the story of this time in American history. Thanks for helping us understand it.
Oh, there's a lot more to come, Rachel.
I had a feeling you'd say that. We'll be right back. Stay with us.